Oh man, what a time to be alive, right? What a time to be alive. Happy Monday, everyone. How's everybody's Monday doing? How's everyone's Monday? I'm assuming from the title, you already know what the deal is. Microtransaction. We've hit 100 subs and counting, but this is definitely a hurdle Chris and I have been dying to get over, and we're finally over it. And boy, is it lovely. Hold on, I'm a little too light right now. I'm a little too light skinned. I feel like. What's up, Chris? Well, yeah, we finally hit that hurdle, got over it, feeling good. I'm sure Chris and I are gonna do something for it. Haven't figured out what that is yet, but yeah, that's it's definitely a good feeling. And yeah, surprise, surprise. Hey, you got me back to back Sunday, Monday, baby. You get Duo Liquid, which is, I mean, it's always a good time, right? Always, always. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Now, what I wanted to do was before we get into Halo, because we're gonna play Halo, obviously. Obviously, I ain't got no challenges. I got nothing really to do on it. We're just gonna play for funsies, right? So that's what we're gonna end up doing. Um, Before I do that, though, you know what I really want to do? I want to go back into the microtransaction, and I want to see our first video. That's what I want to see, and how crappy it was. I want to go back and do that. So that being said, let me get this ready. And we're not gonna watch the whole thing. Chris and I used to do a podcast, right? They were an hour long plus, and we were talking about gaming. It was just a gaming podcast. Is essentially all it was, and it was fun. It was great, you know. And then we just shifted. We shifted gears towards different stuff. Streaming became a big thing, so we started doing a lot of that. Can I get on that call? Yeah. Go ahead. Let's here. I'll jump in the Discord. Let's get into here. We'll be in this Discord. Let me make sure I'm not on push to talk here. For now, yeah. We'll keep that active. There we go. We'll keep the Discord's up, Chris. You could join the Discord, the gaming, when you get a chance. I'll increase you a little bit there. We're gonna lower the console music for right now. We're gonna shut that down. All right. Give me a second. Let me get this YouTube channel up. Bam, 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 bam. It should be behind me now. I lied. It should be behind me now. There it is. There it is. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit that microtransaction. Sure, we're live right now. We're gonna go to the videos there. We're gonna go to the very beginning. Is there any way we could sort by to the beginning? There we go. Oldest video. The state of gaming. 1 year ago, 162 views.
Woohoo!
All right, Chris and I. Look at that. I kind of miss these thumbnails.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! I can't believe it, baby. We did it.
I kind of miss these thumbnails, if I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, you get up? Well, hold on. Let me. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm adjusting everything on the fly right now.
No, you're
Look
fine.
at
You're
these-
fine.
Oh, look at the thumbnails, dude. Oh,
We were doing all kinds of stuff, dude. And
Oh,
yeah, one
The
of the
good old
things I
days.
definitely want to see, cause I remember the video. I was just like, at one point, I'm like, Chris, I don't know what you want from me. If I'm not mistaken, I said something like that, and that's what I really want to see as well, cause it was just so funny. It was
say that
fun.
again? I missed it. I missed it.
Oh, there was at one point where I'm just like, Chris, I don't know what you want from me. Like I didn't even know where to go with the video. And so I want to go over that. I want to look at that. Let me see here.
Oh man.
Okay. And so yeah, we're gonna look into that. We're gonna see a few things. Just by the way, if you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe, and do all the things. Check out our TikTok, our YouTube Shorts, our Instagram, Twitter. We're over there. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook Gaming. We're everywhere you need us to be. All right.
And my favorite place, MySpace Gaming.
Not in MySpace. Definitely not in
On
MySpace.
MySpace Game. 100% on MySpace
No.
Gaming.
Definitely not. I even forgot about this intro. Jesus.
We had an intro.
Like it was like a little splash screen. It was like a little splash screen that showed up. Well, you're gonna see it in a second. Now I want to make sure. Okay, cool. It's got the desktop audio up. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna watch it here. Let me see. Okay. All right, Chris, are you on the stream right now? Can you see?
Yeah, I'm on the stream right now. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go and let's crank this bad boy up.
Up, y'all. This is the microtransaction.
First, oh my god, I gotta stop it right there already. Jeez, the audio quality so terrible, so terrible.
The number one in the world. The number one in the world.
Oh,
I mean, the number one.
Dude, look
world-
at my room. It was so packed with trash. I'm still streaming in that same room, might I add. To just let people know. Still streaming in that same room. Chris is in the same room. He's just he turned his directions a little different.
That corner might come back in play. Actually.
In fact, that desk that I have back there, that's now in Chris's room.
Oh yeah.
That was
Good
my
old
desk.
desk.
Yeah. The guitar, all that in the right corner, all that in the left corner, that's still the same. Those golf clubs. This is what happened. We moved a lot of stuff there because we were moving it out of the storage unit because they had to do something with the apartment. I don't know. So it was all in this room for right now, and then all that crap is essentially still in my storage closet. So, but yeah, that's wild.
That's so awesome, dude.
Everything. As a matter of fact, this right area, this right side, this is the window that I'm always creeping through with the binoculars. That's right next to me now. And then that wall that has the pictures there, that's essentially my back now. That's behind me. Wow.
Dude.
So let's go.
World
This is so
Gaming
crazy.
Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Today, joined by Brooklyn Rattlesnake himself. Liquid, how you doing?
Oh, very well. How about yourself?
Oh, dude, I
I'm
got
doing
one right
all
out
right.
the
Super
gate.
excited. Like, honestly, it just feels real now. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm like, we're here. We're finally doing it. The microtransaction is a thing official.
So Chris said we're finally doing it. That's because this was gonna be a thing for a while. We had planned. A lot of things got in the way, but we finally pulled the trigger on it, and then that's where we're kind of like this was the first episode, the rough draft, dude. And I want to add before we even started this, like we were so nervous. Once you saw the camera light, I remember like it was yesterday, because I remember I'm like, okay, this was my mentality behind it. I was like, yo, I'm nervous, I'm scared, but you know what? I know Chris has got my back. And then as soon as we were about to start, that Chris was gonna take the reins as a host, he was just like, hold on. Once that light turns on, it gets real. I'm like, holy, I feel the exact same way. So it was kind of refreshing to know that Chris and I were both kind of with the same mindset, same mentality there.
Dude, I remember feeling the way like I'm like Liquid's counting on me. I gotta do this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I had a couple of YouTube experiences before, but
Uh-huh.
I'm like, for some reason, this felt like real. Like there was like my time to shine.
Yeah.
like, this was really happening, and I was like, oh, I'm so nervous.
So yeah, it was wild. It was real. It was definitely real.
Right, no, absolutely.
Oh,
It's
man,
I
awesome.
don't know, first day. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be lying if I didn't say I had some jitters. So got little butterflies in the stomach, but we're gonna make it work. It's good. It feels
Putting
good
it
though.
lightly.
It
Yeah,
feels good,
100%.
feels comfortable, I guess is what I'm trying to get at.
Ain't that the truth, man? But we're out here. We're trying. All right. So just like I said at the top of the show, everyone, this is a game.
Because I wanted to see like something. I'm like, I need to put something video gaming behind me.
Oh, I gotcha. Move this a little bit. All right.
I didn't know if I even had a. Wait, no, I did still have a PlayStation at the time. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay. Here, I'm gonna skip through some of this stuff here. Let's see here.
There is going to be a week. I lied. I lied to you right now. There is going to be a game of the week. We play every week.
Oh, that's
So if
right.
you
We
feel
were
so
doing game of the
inclined,
week. We had a
conversation-
few things.
Oh.
Let's see if we can skip through like this first
what
segment.
we started playing, what we grew up playing, and what we're playing right now. And last, but certainly not least, the main topic. It's going to be the state of game.
Dude, it's so freaking. I don't remember the audio being this bad. I don't remember at all. I know this is before we had mics, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, this is way before you had.
I had my
a
mic. No, I had the same mic that I'm using now. I can see it
You
already.
had the mic. It was. I had the thing is my room didn't have anything in it. I'm
Oh,
echoey
it was
as
like,
hell.
yeah, it was, dude. Your room was empty. That's
Gaming.
so
How
funny.
has gaming been throughout the whole
The state
Panda
of gaming.
Express?
Yeah, this was after the pandemic. This was after, like almost right after it all went down.
Mm-hmm.
Pandemic and
Wow, that's
beyond.
so
And what we
crazy.
think, because we're fresh in this new gen console, Liquid. not just to give them a little taste. What do you think of the current gen, right? Current gen. Not
Oh, I
next
think
gen,
this is
current
where it
gen.
goes down. Let's see.
As far as the way it stands right now, I think it's a little,
Give it a taste.
just a little taste.
A
I
little
would.
taste.
That threw me off. Once Chris is like, just give him a little taste. I think that's what it
That's what
was.
we are
Let's
making.
see.
Okay,
Just
okay,
give 'em a
okay.
little
I'll
taste.
just give a little taste. And
Now that
I don't think it's
curveballs at
worth
you
it
all
to
the
jump
time
into
and
the
you
new
don't
consoles
use
right
it.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just
Now
like,
I'm
"Oh,
just
whatever."
like, okay, whatever. Bring it. Bring it
Um,
on.
Oh,
And I don't
that's a little.
Yeah, I know it sounds wrong, and we'll get more into it, but
Look at me. I'm not even looking at the
it's,
camera, dude.
that's kind of a
Refusing.
popular opinion, I think.
Keeping the brim over my eyes,
Or
dude.
mostly liquid.
Right, right. So
It's so funny, dude. It's the how odd. I haven't wore that hat in such a long time, right? Yet today I broke it. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this hat and I wore it today.
Oh man.
How
Bro,
crazy.
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, it pisses me off so much. I'm like, they can't see your eyes. I'm like, why
Yeah.
would you break eye contact with the camera? Like, what are you
Terrible,
doing?
so bad.
originally by birth, my name
And I
is
feel like I'm
Anthony.
trying to overdo it.
I gotcha.
Oh man.
Oh, that's too funny.
I was dubbed Liquid, by
this is
actually by
wild.
your
me
kidding. That's
see
not
here.
his full name. I was given the name Liquid, and yeah, ever since then
I think
I
this
got
is.
the name there.
No, this is where it goes down. Hold on, I want to see.
Came from
I think
my
this is
favorite
it.
video game series of all time. It's Metal Gear.
Nice.
And yeah, ever since then
Oh, this
I
is
got
too
the
good.
name there. Damn, I'm fucking this up.
Damn, I'm fucking this up, dude.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry
edit
about
this.
it. Don't worry about it.
I'm fucking this up.
I even wrote that. I'm writing down the time right now so I can edit it out. And then Chris is like, no, leave it in.
Well, I almost forgot the question.
Are you happy now that you left it in?
No, 100%. Because I told myself, I'm like, well, it's a good thing we left it in. I know from the get go because I'm gonna look back at this shit. And I think it's gonna be hilarious.
Here we are.
So, yeah,
100
so-
subscribers in.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, let me talk a little bit more about me. I mean, I've been playing games for as long as I could remember, which is probably all my life. Started off with a Nintendo back in the 80s, Tetris. you
Oh,
know, Super Mario
validating my
Brothers, the
history, my
OGs,
gaming history.
which
Nah,
are, I
man,
guess,
big
technically
gamer
not the
girl over
OGs
here.
when you start thinking about older stuff like Atari and stuff like that. We're not getting into that. That's kind of ancient. That's relics.
No one holding
Oh,
the
my
light
phone.
for a tart, but liquid.
I didn't know how to put it on silent yet.
Oh, bro, you know what's funny? I thought that was happening right now over Discord. I didn't know that was in the video. That thing was going off like crazy.
Bro,
Dude.
everybody was calling me while we were recording. And I remember I just didn't know how to put it on silent for some reason.
This guy.
Who's the man
I remember
behind the
because
control?
Frank watched the video. He's like, yo, tell this man to turn off his
He
phone. I was
did
like, I was
say that.
dying.
My brother Frank, dude.
So as far as me, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Chris. I don't know what you're looking for.
Oh,
here.
man.
This is the
Bro,
main-
just add, like, bring up who you are, your interests outside
Yeah,
of
I
gaming.
mean-
Oh, my
All right.
God.
So yeah. So as far as my, you know, me outside of gaming, you know, I'm just.
Oh, this is cool. Let's skip a little further. Let's go a little 20 minutes in. You know what I'm saying? We're already warmed
Me and
up
Chris,
with
yeah,
the
we've been-
vocals. You know what I'm saying? Let's get. Actually, let's do 15. See what we're talking about.
Mhm.
Did I put any? What did I put down here? Oh, our TikToks and stuff. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It's part of it is just playing for as long as I have, and then but some of it has to do with just the toxic setup too. You gotta have that
Bro,
toxic
how many?
setup to get
Oh,
to piss
'cause
people.
the reason why I have a different trick, remember? Because every 20 minutes we have to restart and stop.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. So Chris had a laptop that kept overheating, so we had to stop, dude. And it's so funny. I'm recording my screen. My whole toolbar down here is just showing. I just that,
Oh,
that thing is just in there.
Sometimes that's the difference that keeps you alive.
Oh my god!
So what you're saying is
Oh.
the
Task
halo of
one.
the anus?
Look at
Yeah,
just the black
some might
bars.
define it
Look-
that way,
look, look
and-
how
and-
it is, dude.
Yeah.
I'd say those people are probably right.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I just it's gonna be great. I honestly, and this is I know we're supposed to be hosting and entertaining, but for me and Liquid,
That's
like
me
right
pulling
now,
something
this
to
is.
say on my ass.
this
that I
is-
had
No, you
nothing
could.
to say.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell.
I wish I could
I know
share
what I'm
my
saying, I'm figuring
feelings
out as I'm
of how I
selling for
feel
time
right now, and I
anyway.
wish I could put it in
Right.
a bottle and give it to somebody. I'm like, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna try. Like, if we're gonna try, we're gonna ride this plane into the ground. You know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna go all in, and that's
Boy.
what I want for everyone listening to this right now. like
We're so geeked
try
out about what we're
something,
doing
even if it
as
isn't
what
like
we're doing.
podcasting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's getting those. Maybe it's getting some sick blades. You know what I mean? Maybe you want
Oh.
to get some roller blades. You know what I mean? And you're just like, I just want to skate around town, but I'll get it next page. Nah, dude, do it now.
I don't know,
forgot
dude.
about
I'm
As a kid,
skipping
you
some
might
of
see an
this.
advertisement here or
Bro,
there.
come on, dude. What do you
What?
mean? I'm talking about having sick blades.
Hey, what's going on, Patrick? Congratulations, guys, on the
What's up?
first hundo. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Yeah, it feels good. I just want to skim through some of this stuff. We're already 17 minutes into the stream, bro. I want to get through the whole video.
Okay, hey, I'm sorry. I get excited.
You know about the mainstream games as a kid, but then as you get older, you start looking more and more, especially video games become more of a thing, and yeah, like that's when I got the PlayStation, the PS1, which was
PlayStation 1.
I think that's what really set me off to this track, like, oh, video games in my life, that's what I want to do. I didn't think it was possible to make a career out of video games unless you were developing it, but yeah, I mean, now you see people doing all kinds of crazy
Dude,
shit.
I
so,
refuse to look at the
yeah,
camera.
PS1,
Bro,
yeah, exactly. I've been
it's
a
so
PlayStation fan
crazy.
for as long as I
And
can
all I'm
remember
doing
now
is
because
looking
of
at myself the
PS1.
entire time.
From
Yeah.
there, I got the PS2, of course, PS3, and then Nintendo sort of went. I think it's because I was started off as a Sega kid. It's like going to
Ooh, a
Nintendo
Sega
still
kid.
felt a little weird. So then when I got this PlayStation, I'm like, oh, okay, this makes a little more sense. And yeah, from there on, you know,
And
it
this
just
is
kept
us
going
giving
and
our
going and kept
history,
going,
like,
and
how we became who we are.
PlayStation, it's just my thing.
Definitive games that
time
came
to
on
be alive,
PS1
dude.
that affected your life.
Definitive
There's a
game.
little indie game, little small studio, probably made it. Kojima Productions, published by Konami. Metal Gear Solid. I think we talked about it earlier, but I might have touched up on it. Oh look, I got a little Foxhound. If anybody's watching the video.
Oh,
hat
flexing
here.
on him with the Foxhound hat.
But yeah,
Let's go.
So,
yeah. When I first played Metal Gear Solid,
You
that's
can
what
barely see
really
it.
sort of
Yeah, that thing was
skyrocketed
tiny.
where I wanted to do, and
Damn, I
yeah,
should have wore
the
that
game
hat right
just-
now.
Even to this day, even though the
I'm gonna go get that hat. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna get the hat.
Just
It
don't
doesn't
have
really
it
look-
block your eyes.
It doesn't,
No,
it's not
no,
a
no.
sexy looking game. Let's put it that way. But I love it to death. Like it's a little ugly duckling, and I just cherish it. That's how I feel about it.
I just remember the head bobbing
Right.
when he's talking. It's like, how do you know who's talking? He bops his head.
Yeah. Obviously, like his lips may not be moving, but the fact that he's
All right, there we
bobbing,
go. We
you
got
know,
the
bobbing
hat.
his head up and down, that goes to show who's
There's the
obviously
Foxhound
talking at this
logo.
moment. So no,
There it
exactly.
is.
You know,
like,
honestly,
you couldn't see
maybe
the eyes, you
audio
couldn't see
for
the
mic
lips,
wouldn't
but
be as bad.
that's where your
if
imagination
if I
kicked in.
actually had, like some stuff in my room to
Yeah,
fill
to
it
bounce
out.
the sound. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, let's go to the 30-minute point. Let's see what else. What else we got here?
My heart. Like, I always like look at it and I'm like, it's not the prettiest game, but guess what? It don't need to be pretty when you put on the nostalgia glasses, bro.
Right.
I'm like, bro,
Wait, what game is Chris talking about?
being like,
Are we
oh
still
my
talking about Metal
God.
Gear?
And understanding that arch because I took the journey with him. Being
this?
like, oh my,
Who's
like dialogue and character growth, and I'm like,
I think
oh,
we still
man, the
are. I think
person
so.
Solid Snake is at
Yeah,
the
he
beginning, is
says-
that the person he is at the end, and me being like, oh my god, and understanding that arch because I took the journey with him. I just adored it. Like Metal Gear has such a soft place in my heart. Like, I always like look at it and I'm like, it's not the prettiest game, but guess what? It don't need to be pretty when you put on the nostalgia glasses, bro.
Right.
I'm like, bro, never look better. I remember because I beat the
Hey, that's
game
the
in
truth,
front for someone's cousin. They were younger, and they were. Oh, this is when Call of Duty came out, Modern Warfare 4, and you could just call in a helicopter. I'm like, no, I had to go one-on-one with one, and that's a whole boss fight.
Yeah.
He's like, you just don't. He's like, it's just a Hind D. I'm like, just a Hind D. First of all, that's not just the normal man piloting the Hind D, all right?
By the way, if you
Like,
just joined us,
and it's
we hit
funny because
100
he was
subs.
making fun
Right
of
now,
the
I'm just looking at some of the
graphics,
old
doing
stuff we
stuff,
did,
but
like the
halfway
original
through, once we
video.
were hours in, he was hooked.
Of course.
Having the opportunity to see it through someone's eyes, I'm like, now I can appreciate what's happening.
Right. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. Say
Oh,
what you gonna say?
no, finish.
Oh, so transition because once Metal Gear,
You wanna hit the dislike button on our own
Dot
video?
Hack,
No.
Hack was really great. I love Dot Hack. I feel like
Wait, how do we get to Dot Hack now? What the hell?
if you
We're
know,
probably just talking
you
about
know.
games. I don't know.
Just probably
Well,
games that
versus
help
Dot
that
Hack.
we liked
It's funny,
growing
you
up.
know, just if
Yeah,
I could chime in
probably.
about Dot Hack real quick. I've had a bad experience with Dot Hack, only because
I don't want to talk about the bad experience with Dot Hack. I could repeat the story. I already know what story I'm going to talk about. I already know what I'm going to talk about Dot Hack and why I had a bad experience. I already know exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm talking about how I rented it and I rented it a later volume when I didn't start in the beginning, and it just wasn't like I don't know. I couldn't figure it out.
Who's probably gonna win that engagement when we go against each other?
Wait,
you know?
is this?
And I just feel like,
oh.
well, that's just chance. That's a game.
Hold on.
Fall down, you land somewhere.
Oh,
and
okay.
Like, oh, well,
Okay,
you
okay.
found this, rocket launcher, and I found this
Oh, I'm talking about battle royales now and how much they suck.
little pea shooter. Who's probably gonna win that engagement when we go against each other? And I just feel like, oh, well, that's just chance. That's a game of chance. That's not even being fair.
Yeah, that's
At
when
that
you were
point, so I just
super
feel like it just
hating
takes a
on
little
VR.
bit
Oh,
more
I
skill.
hated
Mostly at
battle
the starting
royales
break.
with a passion.
Afterwards,
Dude, now
once you
you're
start
out
getting
here
yourself
downloading
together, then
Fortnite
the
games
skill-
or like getting meds for Fortnite. You can barely even
Yeah.
play that game.
Now I got Fortnite on my phone, dude. By the way, and let me tell you, dude, this is how much this game's got me by the balls. Because when it comes to Fortnite, like in order to get it on your phone, you have to like go out of your way. It's not just in the Play Store. You can't just get it from the Play. You have to go to Epic Games. You have to download the Epic Games launcher, which then allows you to download Fortnite. You got to like do a couple backdoor stuff.
Oh, nice backdoor stuff.
We'll start
Oh,
to
yeah.
play a little bit more, but opening break, I just feel like there's just too much. Because like I'm used to
Oh
after
my
playing
God.
Call of Duty, when you start off, you have everything you
What a
need,
time,
and you
you
just
know
go
what I'm
off. You
saying?
start popping off immediately.
Right.